Hey, Morgan, we don't exactly know Austin's status, but you guys have played without him in the past. Just what do you guys have to do tomorrow to just continue moving forward with the group you have and him on possibly on the sidelines?
Yeah, well, that's our mentality. We just have to move forward with the people that we have available. I think we all know that even during a normal season, we're going to lose guys for periods of time, or especially the past two. So if that's the case and we'll be all right, we'll push through. But to be honest, I don't really know the situation fully, and so we'll just wait and hear.
Next up, we'll go to Terry Koshan, Toronto Sun. Go ahead, Terry.
Hey, Morgan, what's the sense of the group now coming with, a few more practices and finally, I suppose, another game for you tomorrow against the Oilers, but you like the things have progressed through the last few days of practice here this week?
Yeah, I think it's always good when you can get 2 days of practice. Over the course of a long year, it's not that common. Especially when there's changes in the schedule, whether that's because of COVID or whether that's because of the Olympics. But so it's been a good chance for us to have everybody on the ice, do some power play stuff, start feeling good. So I think to have the group around each other and just be a bit more normal schedule wise has been good. So it's been fun, but we're looking forward to playing some more than hitting the road.
Listen, I know the concentration is always what you guys need to do to win hockey games. But what comes to mind when you look down and realize you don't have to look down, and see that the Oilers are struggling here and haven't won a lot of hockey games in the past month or so?
Yeah, well, I mean, we don't really pay too much attention, I think, to what teams in the West are doing, to be honest with you. I know that they've been on the swing here out East, but I think as a group, we're concerned about what we can do. And, with a team that might not be playing its best, it can mean two things. It can mean they're on a slide or they're very desperate. So I don't think we're going to take anything for granted. They got lots of skill, and plenty of ability to, change the switch here and start playing really good hockey. So we're very aware of that. So we're not going to, take anything lightly. I think it's important, this time of year to kind of keep our focus and keep playing well, keep building, no matter what other teams around the league are doing.
Thanks.
We'll go to Kevin McGran, Toronto Star. Go ahead, Kevin.
Hey, Morgan, just your thoughts on, facing Zach Hyman for the first time.
Yeah, obviously he's a good player and a good friend. I think the way that he plays, makes it tough on his opponents, and obviously not having the chance to do that last time in Edmonton, was too bad, because you typically cheer for those guys even though they're on the other team. But generally speaking, I think it's important that our group's aware when he's on the ice. He likes to play with a lot of speed, a lot of intensity, and so yeah, we'll wait and see. But he typically plays pretty hard. I'm sure he'll be competing tomorrow night.
Do you have a favorite Zach Hyman moment?
No, not necessarily. I mean, he was a great teammate, and I think as a human being, he's a guy that I try to look up to, and the way he lives his life is admirable, and I just really enjoyed my time around him. So you're happy for those guys when they start doing well, they get their contract and stuff. It hurts when they leave, but ultimately you cheer for those guys who are good people through and through, and so I'll look forward to playing him. If that's tomorrow night, that'll be a lot of fun.
Thank you.
We'll go back to Josh Clipperton, Canadian Press. Go ahead, Josh.
Hey, Morgan, just this game tomorrow is one that a lot of people would have had circled on their calendars, nationally televised, full building. You guys have a job to do, but what's the level of disappointment from players that you're kind of back to where you were with no fans for a game that everyone's going to be sitting on their couch watching?
Yeah, I mean, I won't go into it too much, but it's too bad. It was great to have the people in the building at the start this season. I thought our guys really did a good job of embracing that, and that felt really, really good. And then obviously to go out there last game and have it be empty again, it's too bad. It's a really tough situation, and as players we have to do our best to keep our focus on the ice and manage what we can control and not get carried away getting worked up about what's going on outside of our group. So it is what it is right now. We hope our fans can come back, but ultimately we have to worry about trying to win hockey games.